Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and my name is Siri and welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be slightly different from the videos that I make. It's about procrastination. I know how many out there suffer with this procrastination. You procrastinate, I procrastinate, and we all procrastinate a lot in our life. And we always try to think about it that why are we procrastinating so much? And we end up feeling guilty a lot of times, which is going to ruin our mental health. In today's video, that's what we are going to talk about. I'm going to tell you the reasons why we procrastinate and how can we overcome it, because I once used to procrastinate a lot, but when I've realized it, I've tried overcoming it and I can see a great result in myself, because of which I thought I have to make this video for you all. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So in this video, I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why we procrastinate and what can we do about it. Okay. The first reason why we procrastinate a lot is because you are not disciplined and you are lazy. You don't have a perfect schedule. Okay, this is the reason number 1 why we procrastinate a lot. I will tell you how to overcome it, but let me just tell you the reasons why we procrastinate a lot, and we're also going to talk about them in detail with the solutions about what can you do about them. All right, so the reason number 1 is, of course, you are not disciplined. There's a lack of discipline in you and you are lazy. And reason number 2 is, of course, you are prioritizing something else over something, because of which you are, of course, procrastinating. Maybe something that you got addicted to in your life, because of which you are avoiding the main thing. That means you are procrastinating that. Reason number 3 is because you do not know the value of anything in life and you got things easily in your life. These could be the 3 reasons why you are procrastinating a lot in your life. Now let's talk about them in detail. Talking about the first one, which is lack of discipline. See, I have always been telling you all that you have to be disciplined to achieve anything in life. I'm not only talking about English over here, I'm talking about every single thing that goes on in your life. Day to day life is very important for all of us, right? So when you have this lack of discipline, you end up procrastinating a lot. When I say lack of discipline, I mean that you do not know what to do when. You do not have a proper schedule, you do not have a proper clock in your mind about what to do at what time. You are just not occupied with enough amount of work. You have a lot of free time in your hands. You're ending up using that free time for unnecessary things, and later you're prioritizing those unnecessary things over the things that you got to do in your life. So you are lazy, and you have to realize that if you're procrastinating a lot, and you also have lack of discipline, which is the most important thing that you have to overcome. Before you overcome procrastination, you have to overcome lack of discipline. Discipline is going to completely change your mind. Let me just give you 2 simple tips that can help you keep disciplined. One thing is to have a proper schedule about what you want to do in your life. Talking about myself, even when I don't go out, even when I have no work in my hands, I'm telling you, I schedule my day. I schedule my day about what do I need to do at this point of time. That means I'm just giving that value to my day. I'm giving that value to my time, because of which I'm scheduling it. You are not scheduling it, because of which you are procrastinating. Take a piece of paper, write about what you want to do in your life, or write about what you want to do in your day. When you have those things in your mind, when you write those things down, there is going to be a timetable that will be fixed in your mind, which is going to remind you every now and then when you procrastinate. So the chances of you procrastinating the work is going to decrease when you schedule your day, when you discipline yourself like that. And again, I'm telling you, discipline is definitely not an overnight thing. It is definitely going to take time. It is a slow process that is going to take time. All you got to do is to value your time and schedule everything that you have to do in your life. When you value it, that means you're respecting your work. So the first thing that you have to identify yourself is to see how disciplined you are. See, you know how disciplined you are. You're not doing it to show off. You're not saying it to anyone. You know, right? Your gut knows the answer. Your mind knows the answer, right? Just sit and ask yourself that how disciplined are you? Are you just scheduling your life? You know, you could be thinking, I'm a housewife, I have nothing to do. I have just some household chores, I have nothing to do. I just have some little work, so I'm not occupied a lot. Even that you schedule it. That's okay. Even if it is small work in your life, just schedule it. What's wrong in doing that? If you write a to-do list, if you schedule your work, how long it is going to take? It is going to take you 10 minutes, right? But when you write it, that will be fixed in your mind, because of which you're going to do it, right? So try this first step, which is to scheduling, to overcome laziness. This is what you got to do in the first step. About the second step is you are addicted to something else, because of which you're procrastinating your main work. um, let's say you have a work from home job. Okay, having a work from home job does not require you to get ready or go out and work hard. Of course, I'm not saying that you're not working hard sitting at home. Of course, I understand, but I'm just telling you, let's assume that you have a work from home job. So you're just working from home and you have time to do a lot of other things like scrolling social media, or just trying to get addicted to something else. Okay, whatever you want to add in that bracket, you can. So now, when you are having two things in your hands, your work and something else, when you give a lot of time towards this, you will be addicted to this, right? You will not value your work at all. Let's say, for example, you are addicted, you have this habit of scrolling social media every now and then. Even if you find 10 minutes, you are going to just scroll your social media. Okay, that is an addiction that you have. Now your work is also your priority. I understand that you have to work to earn money, you have to work to run your house, you have to work to run your life basically. But now, because you are spending time on the secondary aspects as well, you will not realize that, but they are going to take over your mind. Because I've experienced this with myself. So I've experienced this very recently, that very recently in the sense maybe around 2 3 months ago. Prior to that, I was not on social media at all. Although I was not active at all. But from the past 6 months or so, I've been active on social media, because of which I was ending up using a lot of social media. And because I use a lot of social media, I was just prioritizing using social media over my work. And I realized that about myself, that Siri, you are literally prioritizing social media over your work. I was just asking myself that, did you forget how much you used to value your work? Where is that gone now? So, what I'm trying to tell you is that priorities matter. What you prioritize matters a lot. It's all about something that is there in your mind. Your mind has to be changed. Now, even if I tell you 2000 tips to overcome procrastination, the thing that you prioritize lies in you, not me. I can't come into your life and tell you that you prioritize that, you prioritize this. Whatever has higher priority in your life, just go with it blindly. I'm assuming that you have your work as your higher priority, because that is what is for me. And that is why I'm telling you, if your work has a higher priority than unnecessary things, just blindly go with the work. See, I understand that, you want that stress relief, you want to scroll social media, you want to know what's happening. That's okay. I understand that, because we are living in this year 2024. I understand how social media has completely taken over our life, but you always have a switch in your mind and in your hand. It's completely up to you how you choose to use it. So what I'm trying to tell you is, your work has to be everything. You have to prioritize. And one more tip I would like to add in this point is that when you end up using some unnecessary thing, there is going to be a slight thought that is going to rise in your mind that you're doing wrong. I mean, you are just wasting your time, you're just wasting your time. The subconscious mind is going to tell you, your gut is going to tell you. I will tell you, just listen to that. The first alarm that you get in your mind, just listen to that. Do not avoid it at all, because what your subconscious mind tells you is absolutely truth, and you got to listen to that, especially when it comes to procrastination. Like for example, let's say if I'm watching a lot of social media for at least 10 minutes continuously, my mind is going to tell me that, Siri, you have a lot of other things to do as well, why are you scrolling your social media? Now, as soon as I listen to that voice, I simply switch off it and go back to my work. Because there are going to be some other thoughts that will be like, okay, it's okay, it's okay. You can just scroll for 10 more minutes. You don't have to continue your work. But no, listen to the first voice that you get and make a habit of listening to that voice as soon as you hear it. That's what I would like to tell you. So your priorities matter a lot. What you are prioritizing, that matters a lot, and you are completely responsible for that. I am not at all responsible, because at the end of the day, if you prioritize wrong things, it is going to ruin your life, no? So prioritize your work, prioritize your family, prioritize all the main things in your life. Everything is secondary. We have to focus on the primary things. What's feeding you, what is your mental strength, what is your physical strength, that's what you got to focus on. So priorities, they do matter a lot. If you are prioritizing some other things, that simply means you're just addicted to that. You really have to work upon that addiction, and I'm telling you, addiction is very bad. It's just completely going to ruin your life if you are still addicted. So I would recommend that you please work on that addiction and start prioritizing all the main things in your life first. Now here comes the third reason, which is you got things easy in your life. I call it like that only. You call whatever you want to, I don't mind. But I'm just telling you, when you know the value of something in your life, you are going to respect it. Okay. I'll just give you a simple example over here. Um, okay, let's take an example of this bracelet. See, this is a bracelet that I have gifted myself maybe around 7 months ago. Okay. Now I know how hard I have worked to get this bracelet for myself. Okay. Now I know the value of this bracelet, because of which I take care of it so much. Now if I have to just throw it like this, I can't do it, because I know the value of it. I know how hard I have worked to buy this one. I know how I've convinced my mom to buy this one for myself as a gift. Now, do you think I can just throw it like that? Do you think I can just put it wherever I want to? No, because I value not only this thing, I value my hard work, my time, my effort that I have put into getting this result. All right. Now, the same thing applies over here as well. Whatever life you are living today is a result of how much hard you have worked in the past. I'm not trying to let you down over here, but I'm just telling you, whatever life you're living today, you have to be definitely grateful for that. Okay, you have food in your plate, you have shelter on your head, you have clothes to wear, you have to be grateful for that. But I'm just telling you, whatever life you're leading today is definitely a result of the hard work that you have done, the time that you have put, the effort that you have put into making whatever it is today. Now the result, if you want to make it better, you will work harder. And if you don't value that work or that time or whatever, you're just going to procrastinate. As simple as that. Your life is valuable. Your life is definitely valuable, guys. You just can't use it to waste time on unnecessary things. Do you think you're that worthless? Do you think your time is that worthless to give to those unnecessary stuff? Now when I say procrastination, I'm pretty sure that you're not prioritizing your work, because you just want to end up using that time on something else. That does not mean you're just not idle, no. Let's say you have to get up and do some work. You have to just sweep the house or something. I'm just giving you an example. Now if you're not prioritizing sweeping your house to keep your house clean, what else you're doing? You're not lying on your bed and thinking about what your life is going to be, right? You're doing something that is wasting your time. You have to realize that, right? So definitely you are wasting your time on something that is unnecessary. Do you think your time is that invaluable? No, for me, I value my time. For me, my time is absolutely worth it. I i want to make my time worth it. I don't want it to be worthless. I don't want my effort also to be worthless. If you want it to be worthless, then you go ahead and spend it on unnecessary things that you want to. I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, it's your life again. I am not responsible for it. I am not the leader of it. You are leader of your life, definitely. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you have to value your time. There's nothing easy as such in life. Everything that you have in your life is definitely a hard work of your parents or you or someone else in your family. Now you just can't make it worthless. If you're sitting on a chair and watching this video right now, how did you buy that chair? Who gave that to you? You bought it or your parents bought it? Now you're just using it to something else just to waste your time. So, do you think your effort and your time is that worthless? If you think so, then go ahead and procrastinate. I have no problem with it, because at the end of the day, it's you who's going to suffer. Maybe I'll just feel empathetic for some time, but after a while, it's you who's going to regret, right? So, I have nothing to do with it. So, that's what I'm telling you. At least now, if you realize this, it's already late. Every time I tell you that it's never too late, you can still start, but it's already late. It's already too late, and you have to start it right now, like this minute. Now, this minute, as I tell you. Now, every time you feel like procrastinating from now, I would recommend that you please keep this video, download this video, or keep it in your gallery, whatever you want to. Just watch this video. I really want all of you to do at least this one. Don't procrastinate this, okay? At least this one, you don't procrastinate, because you've been procrastinating a lot of things in your life because you think your time is worthless. You have so much of time to give in life. You have no respect on your hard work. You have no respect on your work at all, and so you're procrastinating. I know this could be provoking. I know this is provoking, but what are you doing with it then? What are you doing? If I'm provoking you, you're not doing anything, no? So that's what I'm telling you. You don't value your life, you don't value your time, you don't value anything that you got in your life, because of which you're always ending up procrastinating a lot, which is a very bad thing, and it's someday going to ruin your life completely. And that day you're just going to hold a regret in your life, because I believe regret is worse than a failure. I already made a video in my past back then that regret is always worse than a failure. Even if you're spending your time on something that will not work, you will learn something out of it. But if you're spending your time on something that gives you dopamine all the time, with how much of dopamine you're going to feed your mind is going to get habituated to that, and is going to become a very worse lazy one, which is not going to come to any use for you in the future. So what I'm trying to tell you is that at least from now, you start valuing your time. If you don't value it, your time is not going to value you at all. So respect, where is that respect gone? Our parents, when we were kids, they taught us how to be respectful. They taught us what kind of importance that we have to give towards education, work, and everything. Where is that gone? Where are those basics gone as of now? Why are you just keeping them in a storeroom and coming and doing something else here? Get back to your basics. Where is your respect gone? Where is your schedule gone? Where is that value gone in your life? Get back to those right now. It's time to get back to all of that stuff. Again, I'm telling you, I'll tell you, but you have to do it. No, I'll tell you hundreds of things. I know there are a lot of videos on YouTube which tell you how to not to procrastinate, but I'm pretty sure you guys have already watched it so many times, but still you're procrastinating it. So the problem is not in videos, the problem is in you. It's in you. You can't blame people who create videos because they are doing their thing. You are not doing your thing. You are not doing your work, which you're completely responsible for. And after 10-20 years, you're just going to crib about how you have procrastinated it, and you're just going to hold a regret for all your life. Just imagine how it is going to be. So bad, right? If you don't want that, you have to start working at least from now. So this is all I can tell you about procrastination, because these are the practical reasons why I have stopped procrastinating in life, why I've started to be more disciplined. And I guess now you understood why I value discipline a lot, because I feel discipline is going to be that core reason for every bad thing that's happening in your life. So once you fix your discipline, a lot of things are going to get better. And that's why I want you to be disciplined. Maybe I'll make a separate video very soon on how to be disciplined and all the small tips that I follow to be disciplined. But as of now, I'm just telling you, if you truly value your life, if you truly value your parents, your time, your hard work, your effort, and the respect that you have towards your work, you are going to stop procrastinating. One tip that can change you is this: as soon as you get an alarm inside your mind, stop the unnecessary work and start doing your work that you're procrastinating a lot about. Okay, this one tip is going to help you. Try it for at least the next 20 days, see the result. So yeah, that's it for this video. I truly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you did, you know what to do. Give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, you take care. I will see you soon. Bye.